everyone, and happy Monday. So I told you in the class announcement video that you would be getting 2 assignments from me if you were a junior because you have me for 2 classes a day. And the other assignment is for your lab, and this one is for your class period, so either C or E. Now you'll see that I've asked you to draw a perspective drawing. We're focusing on 1-point perspective. I think the last time we did 1-point perspective was in your sophomore year, so if this sounds a little bit rusty, don't worry, you'll get some practice today. Now you do have 2 options in the way you create your perspective drawing. If you happen to have a program on hand like Illustrator, Photoshop, Procreate, anything like that that you can draw on, you can do this digitally, but I'm expecting most people to do this by hand with paper and pencil, and that's fine as well. So you're going to see I gave you 9 steps on how to do this. You can kind of make this your own once you have the fundamental pieces down. There's 2 things I'm specifically looking for. 1, that this is actually 1-point perspective, which means all non-vertical lines are going back to one vanishing point. 2, that you add your own color scheme to it. Okay? So we're going to start off, I'm going to zoom in on step 1. Now in order to do this well, you want to start off with just a regular piece of paper. If you only have loose leaf, you can still do this. It's probably a little easier with a blank piece of paper, but we'll make do with what we have. And we're going to fold the paper in half vertically and in half horizontally. And then we're just going to make a dot, fairly large so we can see it throughout this process, in the middle of the page. I would recommend this in pencil, not pen, because if you mess up, you cannot erase it, and I prefer in pencil. Now, when you get to step 2, I asked you to use a ruler. You might not have a ruler in your house. That's fine. You can use any straight edge. And what I mean by straight edge is a notebook, right? The edge of something that's straight, and you can use that to line up your lines. So you're going to start by making a horizon line, right? Straight across the page. I've denoted it here. Then you're going to make 2 broad walk lines, because you're basically going to make a pier or something like that. And these lines should go back to that dot you made in the beginning, on the left and on the right side of the center of the page. So you'll see like these dotted lines are my center point. Step 3 asks you to add a little bit more rails, some details there. So you'll see that the lines on the top, it's just 2 more lines, and every line will always go back to the vanishing point, unless it's a line that goes vertical. Step 4 asks you to kind of create some vertical lines to make this look more like a pier. So these lines are going up and down. You can do this with your straight edge. These do not go back to the vanishing point. And then we're going to get creative and add some trees. Now you're adding 3 sets of trees. You're starting off with the largest trees. You can make the trees look however you want, as detailed or as simple if you're not comfortable sketching something super elaborate. You want a tree on the left side and the right side, really close up to the front of your page. Then you're going to add 2 more medium-sized trees. Right? I tried to show you anything that was new in the frame with red so you can see. We're going to add 2 smaller trees in the back. It is fine if your tree branches overlap while you draw them. That's kind of to be expected. The next step tells you to add some lines. So you basically want to add where the tree will end, where your leaves and things will end, some shrubs in the back, and some lines on the pier just to give it a little depth. And then your last step on this is just to add some color. Now obviously I did this digitally, so the color is not as smooth as I'd like, but you can get as detailed as you want with this. You can add your own elements. You can add some extra people, park elements and things like that. The more creativity, the better. You're going to submit a picture of your drawing or a picture of your digital work, whichever one you chose to do. This is due Wednesday by midnight. Good luck.